Welcome, Lori. Thank you so much for taking the time. This is one of our Live Well, Be Well wellness talks in honor of our current Maintain, Don't Gain Weight Maintenance Challenge. You have an incredible weight loss and now weight maintenance story that I really would like to share. I want to just thank you for having the courage to share your story with us, for being vulnerable, and I really think there's so many people who can relate to you and learn from you and be inspired by you. So I wanted to take the time to capture your story. So thank you.
Thank you. Well, in February of 2017, I got on the scale and I weighed 310 pounds. This is actually me. This was at one of the 5Ks that I did, that I walked most of that 5K. And so from there, I really knew that there was something that I needed to do. And so I was, trying to, eat right, lose weight, and I realized that maybe bariatric surgery was for me. I actually had attempted it like 3 times before I finally decided. I think the difference this time, and the reason that it clicked this time, was because I wasn't doing it for anybody else. I wasn't doing it for my kids. I was doing it for me. It was for my health and something that I wanted to do for me, and so it was a little bit different. So in August of 2017, I had the gastric sleeve at Kaiser Richmond, and I was 279.2 pounds at that time, and I sit here today at 161.5.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So what strategies worked for you during this weight loss journey?
So at first, the weight comes off rapidly, but eventually it starts to slow down, and then you're just like everybody else, and you have to actually work for it. And so I did things like, eating my protein and vegetables, exercising, getting on the scale once a week. I do not do the daily weigh-ins. I do it once a week. Just really being mindful, trying to be mindful of what I ate. I'm human. I slip up. I've had that cookie, or I've had something. Recently, I just gained 2 pounds, and so I had to get back to the basics and just really, exercise. And thankfully, I was able to lose those 2 pounds. But the biggest thing is that I don't beat myself up, but I don't make excuses either.
Right. So that's a fantastic story, and now here you are at a healthy weight, feeling great. And now your challenge is to maintain your
Yes.
weight loss.
Yes.
Research shows that is challenging for some of us. So what strategies or tips do you have for us on your weight maintenance journey?
I do what works for me. Like, for example, calorie counting doesn't work for me. Writing in a daily journal doesn't work for me. I, use a smaller plate. If you want to see that full plate, just get a smaller plate. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Really going with the whole Thrive campaign, doing all of the KP stuff, joining those 5Ks, joining all these challenges, especially like this one that's Maintain, Don't Gain. It really helps to give you the tools that you need in order to try and maintain stuff. But like I said, things are going to happen.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and for being such an inspiration to everyone here. It's great that you have a supportive community here at work, and I know you have one at home, and that's another essential element to weight loss and also maintaining your lost weight. So,
having a circle of friends that are really supportive of you is a huge thing. If you surround yourself with that, you can do things like, for example, I'm doing that resolution run that everybody is trying to do, hopefully. And because I do 5Ks all of the time now, I do the run walk, I had to scare myself, so I actually signed up for my first 15K in January. So that scared me to get out there and really, work out, which is perfect timing.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much again for sharing your story, Lori.
Thank you.
It's an amazing accomplishment, and I know you'll be successful at keeping the weight off and continuing on.
Thank you. Thank you for everything that you do to help us.
Thank you.